Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another video. In today's video, we are doing an actual haul, okay? My last haul was not really a haul, you know, but this one is actually a haul. If you want to see some things I just picked up from a few different places, then definitely stay tuned. Why don't we just start with ColourPop, because that's in a whole different box. Let me get that out. I got my little ColourPop box here. I don't know what takes ColourPop so long to ship, but hey, it finally got here. And they released the Honey palette, so I picked that up. Let me show it to you guys. Here is what it looks like. Another one of their 9-pan palettes, Honey. Let me give you guys a quick glance at the inside. Here's the outer packaging. Then here are the shades. So I have dipped my finger into them, but I have not used them on the eyes. I was on the fence about getting this because this is the darkest shade in the palette. Unless it's like a 4-pan palette or like a 3, like a, you know, a quad or like a trio. I typically, when I pick up my palettes, I like to be able to get a full look out of them. And this, based on the color it is in the pan, does not look promising as far as like a crease tone for me. It looks like more of a transition shade. But when I talked about this on my Instagram story, I did get a comment like, yes, please get it. So I picked it up. And of course, you know, ColourPop is $12, so it's not that huge of an investment. So we'll see how this goes. And it's not like I don't have a ton of other neutral palettes that I can pair with this to get that, you know, deepened crease and stuff. Or maybe I can try to look where the crease ain't deep, you know, I don't know. So we'll see about that. But since I was on the website, I decided to get a couple other things, you know, with ColourPop. I'm trying to get that free shipping, okay? I think it's like at $30 or something. So I picked up an ultra blotted lip from the California Love collection. And this is in the shade Cypress Chill. I had reservations about getting this, and I think I'm probably going to regret it just because I don't like matte lips. Their ultra matte lip formula is horrible in my opinion. At least when they first came out, and I tried them then, and I never, you know, got another one really. But they had this thing called an ultra blotted lip, so it's like a thinner formula, and you know, it looks like kind of like a stain, I think. So I picked up this shade here in the shade Cypress Chill, and once again, this is in the California Love collection. I picked up also from the California Love collection a volumizing mascara. This is in the shade Brownie Point. So this is a dark brown mascara. I figured this would look really nice on the lower lash line. But yeah, it's not like dark brown. It seems like a chocolate brown. I haven't tried any of these products yet, so yeah. So yeah, I'll probably do like a trying new products video or something like that. That's why I'm not really going into a lot of swatching right now, because I'm on a time crunch kind of, and I'll just do it, you know, when I do a video of trying new products. Probably do a couple videos of trying new products. Alright, so then of course with the California Love collection, I got the California Love palette. I was not going to get this because it is a ton of neutrals, and I have the Biba palette, so why do I need to get this? But I thought it was really cute. I thought it was pretty, and the palette looks different depending on the picture that you look at. Some of them look a little bit more neutrally, like pink toned a little bit. Some look a little bit more warm, like neutral brown tones. So yeah, but I'm gonna see what this is like as well. I like that I did a couple swatches with this palette, and it looks like I've got like 2 or 3 crease shades, like this one, and maybe that one to go into the crease. So that's really good. And this one was $18, and the Honey palette is $12. And then I did pick up a blush. I'm gonna put this in my Salt New York palette. This is a pressed powder cheek color in the shade So Retrograde. This is one of the things that I talked about in my Ship It or Skip It video that I was not going to pick up. That Kathleen Lights whole like little collection where they had the single eyeshadows and stuff in little single compacts. And they had like 4 blushes that they released. I don't know if these are new shades or whatever, but it was part of that whole release. And this one is like a orangey, like luminous orange blush, so I wanted to pick this up because I know I really like those shades on my skin tone. So that's what I picked up from ColourPop. So look for those in a coming video. Also, definitely, guys, let me know of all these products that I'm trying out, you know, which ones you're most interested in seeing like a video on, and I can work on that for you. Shut it down. Okay. All right. So I went on vacation. I took a family trip, and we were driving, and we decided to stop at the outlets. And I had heard from somebody on my channel that they said they buy all their Tom Ford stuff at this place called the Cosmetic Store. And what this the cosmetic company store, what they do is I think they get like discontinued collections from Estee Lauder brands, and they sell them, you know, at a discounted rate because I guess they didn't sell them in the store, so why throw them out? Whatever. So I saw that they had a cosmetic store at the outlet that we went to, and I picked up a few things there. And so this was like a couple weeks ago, July 4th, around July 4th time frame. So I couldn't wait. Actually, I opened this up, you know, right when I got to my destination, and the next day I was using the products. Okay, so but I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so I picked up from MAC. Everything there is like 50% off. I think the Tom Ford was like 60% off, girl. Okay, so from MAC, I picked up this thing called the Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact in medium deep. I think this came out at Christmas time. But here is, you know, the outer packaging, nice, cute, like a little present. And then this is the mirror, and here are the shades. So I have been using this religiously ever since I picked this up. This bronzer, I didn't know people was making bronzers for us dark skinned people. I mean, I know they come out here and there, but like, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that this was available to me. This is a beautiful bronzer, and I've been using it every single day. I've got it on now. Okay, this blush is beautiful. It's a luminous blush, nice glow on the cheeks. I have it on today kind of like a highlight because I have a different blush on, but I put it on like as a highlight, or like kind of like a blush topper, and then this to really pop right there to make the cheekbones pop. This is a beautiful palette. Like, if it was, I don't know if it's still, I don't think it's still available to purchase, but if you have a cosmetics company store like in your area, I would highly recommend you go pick this up. So I paid, well, this was like $39.90, and I paid half of that for this, and it's really good, guys. Really good, really good. And I'm saying that also if you don't have a cosmetic company store and you don't want to travel to one, at Christmas time, if they come out with something else like this, I would recommend you pick it up. You know, go in the store, swatch it, pick it up. This is great. Great. Then I picked up this product from GlamGlow. It's called the Instamud. So it's a 60-second pore refining treatment. I've only used it once, so the jury's still out on how I like it. But, you know, the time I used it, it was good. It felt fine on the skin. Didn't have any adverse reactions or anything like that. So I put it in the pore area, and it kind of bubbled up. If you were on my Instagram stories, you probably saw a picture of it when I used it, because I did take a picture and put it on Instagram stories. And, you know, it worked. It did what it's supposed to do, I think. You know, yeah. I probably should have taken a before and after picture, but I didn't. So I'll have to do that next time I use it. All right, and then Tom Ford. So I picked up a palette from Tom Ford. This is Golden Mink. I am not sure if this is discontinued, if it's still available. I don't know. But they only have like 3 or 4 options, and this is the one that I chose. And this is a neutral palette. Very neutral, and here's what it looks like. So I did use this a couple times, got some cute looks out of it. Nothing really to write home about as far as like the color story and things like that, but you know, I got a beautiful look out of it. I used this shade with a glitter glue, and I find that these are basically really, they seem to be more like toppers. They don't have a strong color base to them, even though they, you know, they have a color to them, but they're not like strong in the, like when you use them as a topper. If you use them by themselves, you know, you're not going to get like a full-on copper tone, you know, using this one, you know, that type of thing. So it's more of a topper in my opinion. But hey, I tried another Tom Ford palette. So yeah, I got this for I think like 60% off. Alright, and then I got a Tom Ford lip product. This is one of the things that I did want to try this year from Tom Ford. In addition to the eyeshadow palettes, I had heard really great things about their lipsticks. So I picked up this. It's the Lip Color Shine, and the shade is Nubile. And this is the shade, this is the color that I'm wearing on my lips right now. Really, really good nude lipstick. Nice shine to it. I like it a lot, and it's easy to wear. Like, I don't have to put a lip liner on with this. I could just throw it on and I'm good to go. But I did put on a lip liner today just because I wanted to put a little bit more structure around the lip area. But it's really, really good. I like the tone. I'm happy I picked up this color, and I'm happy I picked up the, I mean, it's a good formula. That's what I'm trying to say. And so at that cosmetic company store, you can try all the, like, they have testers and everything like that. So that's really good. And I had a good experience at the store. I've looked on like the review, like Google reviews for these stores, or basically the one that's closest to me. It doesn't have the greatest reviews as far as like customer service and things like that, but the one I went to, which was like 2.5 hours away because we were traveling, they had good customer service. The lady was nice and things like that. But you know, if you're going in there and you need a lot of help, then maybe that's when you get into the customer service issues. I don't know, but I don't need help. I go in and I'm just watching and playing and all that stuff. So yeah, I would go back. Some people were saying that their products were expired. I don't know. I just think that it's discontinued stuff that they're not really trying to push anymore in the store, that they probably didn't move all of their inventory, so you know, they're selling it for half off, which I don't have a problem with that at all. There aren't expiration dates on makeup, so I don't know how people are determining whether or not they are expired. Nothing smells bad. I didn't see anything weird going on with the products, so maybe it's more on the skincare side, but just want to let you guys know, 50% off on some high-end makeup if you decide to, you know, try it. So from Ulta, they had their 20% off sale. What did I buy from Ulta? Okay, so you guys already know they had a 20% off coupon, and I bought the Oma Beauty products. That was a while ago, and then right before I left, they had done another 20% off right before I went on vacation, so I purchased some things there. So I picked up from Ulta the Tutti Frutti from Too Faced. This is the Tutti Frutti Sparkling Pineapple Palette. This was something that I've had my eye on ever since they released the Tutti Frutti collection, but when I was interested in buying it, it was out of stock. I didn't want the raspberry one. I wanted the pineapple one. And then when I went back to Ulta for that 20%, that second 20% off coupon, everything from the Tutti Frutti collection was already on sale, so I just had to pick this up because I was getting 20% off plus whatever the sale was. So here's what it looks like. Very cute, very neutral toned. This shade here really drew me into the palette ever since it came out, and it's not like a strong metallic. It's very thin formula, so I find it to be used more as a topper. I'm glad that I got the 20% off plus the discount or whatever for this palette. I was thinking that that was going to be a little bit more substance, a little bit like more, I thought it was just going to be a little bit, have more substance to it. It's a really thin formula. The one that has the thick, I won't say thick, but the more creamy, you know, high intensity is this shade here. It's very creamy, very glittery, very shiny. So I have used this once. I like the shades. They blend out very nicely. I just wish that that green shade was a little bit more, you know, bold, a little bit more robust in its formula. So once again, it's very thin, but I like it as a topper because it kind of transforms your shade underneath it to have a green shift to it. I got a beautiful look with this palette, so I do like it. Of course, if you guys want to see more with it, definitely let me know. I know it's an old collection. I think this came out last year. Was it summertime last year? Well, whatever. I like it, and I'm glad I picked it up because I've had my eye on it. Okay. And also from Ulta, with that 20% off, I picked the 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation from Pure. I think I picked up a great shade as well. I picked up DPG1. Got 20%, once again, 20% off of this. This is a concealer and a foundation. And this is good, guys. I've used it once, or no, twice. It's good. From the times that I've tried it, it's really, really good. Get beautiful coverage with it and a nice finish. It's not matte. It's not like ultra dewy. It's just like maybe like a satin or more like a natural finish, but you get a full coverage with it. Like, you do not need a lot because it is a foundation slash concealer. So yeah, one time I went in with too much. Like, this thing says 1 pump of foundation for lighter coverage, 2 to 3 pumps for a fuller coverage. I put 2 pumps on my hand. I probably just needed to use 1 to get that full coverage. So just FYI, but this is a good foundation. So I picked this up from Ulta. And then also, I picked up one more thing from Ulta. Alright, so one more thing I picked up from Ulta was the Smith & Colt Glitterbaby Metallic Shift Eyeshadow. This is a liquid eyeshadow. I picked it up in the shade Strawberry. And I picked this up because I watched the Fancy Face. She did like a 3-month haul. And she had picked up several of these, you know, Smith & Colt liquid eyeshadows. This is stunning. I want to get more of these. I'm gonna show you guys a swatch because, you know, some things I'm just like, I don't know if I'll be able to try everything in a video, but look at that. Can you see that beautiful? Like, there is so much purple, like, glitter in there. It's got a nice, you know, deep kind of purple base to it, but then there's so much glitter in there, and it has a nice shift. So if I look at it in a certain light, it looks kind of greenish, but then when it's full on in the light, it's just bright purple beautifulness. So it's really pretty, really pretty. So yes, very, very nice. It says metallic shift, and I would not disagree with that. So I'm glad I picked this up. I do want to try more of them, but for now I'm happy with this one. I haven't tried it on the eyes. I've just done a swatch with it, so we'll see how I can incorporate that into another video as well. So that's all I picked up from Ulta. Now let's talk about Sally Beauty. I went into Sally's because you guys know I do gel nails. I don't mess with real polish anymore. I haven't had anything to do with regular polish for probably like 2 or 3 years. Just because I like the staying power of gel. And so on my toes, I used to put gel polish on, but the whole removal process is annoying, particularly for my toes. So I like to just file the stuff off versus like soaking and sitting there with like acetone on your toes and all that stuff. I would just like, you know, get down there and file. But I want to say not file down to my nail. Like I would have a layer of clear gel on there so that it would protect my nails so I don't go too far, you know, down. Alright, so I'm not damaging my actual nails. Anyways, so I wanted to, maybe I could retry some actual nail polish, and I got into this in when I was out of town because I needed something on my toes, okay? So I got some real polish and tried that, but it did not dry as fast as I wanted it to, so I wanted to go to Sally's and pick up some Sèche Vite. Sèche Vite is an awesome, awesome top coat, nice shine, but it helps your polish to dry extremely fast. So it's a nice top coat, and I used to use that when I was wearing regular polish. And so I went in and I saw that they had this little set. So they've got, I don't have the box anymore, but they had a set that came with clear base right here, and it dries really quickly. And then they had this Sèche Vive or Vive or whatever, and it's an instant gel effect top coat, but it's still fast drying. So I picked up this set. I think it was like $11 or $12 from Sally, and I do highly recommend this. If you use regular polish, I would go to Sally Beauty and pick this up for your base coat and your top coat if you find that your stuff takes too long to dry and stuff like that. At least it worked on my toes, okay? So, and then for the polish that I picked up an OPI Infinite Shine 2 in the shade Tickle My Fancy, and this was on clearance, okay? That's why I picked it up, because I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on some nail polish. So I think I ended up paying like $4 for this. This is really good too, and it dries fast as well. So I don't know if that has to do with the base that I put on, that Sèche base, but this is good. And so I also picked up from Sally's products from the Col-lab collection that recently came out. Every time I would go into Sally's and look for the Col-lab products, they would not be there, but this time they've got a whole, you know, section for Col-lab. I haven't been in Sally's in quite a while, so I'll just put that out there. But I picked up the Col-lab Set the Stage Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Almond Caramel, so 7-8. This is not the deepest that they have. This one is more of, this is the second to the deepest shade. This is similar to my Fenty Beauty Honey powder in tone. So it's kind of similar in tone to the Fenty Beauty powder, but I think this one is a little bit richer. So yeah, but it's more like a yellow. If you like a yellow powder under your eyes, I think this one would be the closest you would get in the Col-lab Beauty section. I picked up one of their palettes. This is After Hours palette, so it has green in it and neutral tones. You guys know this is really up my alley with these, you know, more taupey neutral tones down there, and then some greens up there. I got some beautiful looks with this palette. Really, really good. Metallics are very nice. I like this taupey metallic here. It has like a subtle green shift to it, and then this gray metallic shade there. It's more like a satin, okay? Really, really nice. I use all of the shades in the palette except for, I guess except for the black and the brown and the white. And this is really pretty. Definitely let me know if you want to see the collab palette in a video. I did also pick up this High Rise Insane Length mascara, and I wouldn't recommend it, okay? I should have taken a little bit more of a look at the brush. Actually, and this really doesn't show you what the whole brush looks like. This brush is extremely tiny, so not only does it not, I don't find that it does a lot for lengthening, but it's so tiny that it takes forever to even apply the stuff on your lashes. Like, this will be good for my lower lash line. I feel like the brush size is similar to that of that MAC Giga Black mascara. This, I don't recommend this. I would get another version of this, maybe the volumizing one or the one that does a little bit of a curl, because this one, I don't recommend that. And then the final thing, I think this is the final thing from Collab. Yeah, the final thing from Sally's is this Collab foundation. So I picked up the Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation in the shade Chestnut 9.5. This is supposed to be the dark warm option in this foundation. I've used it a couple times and I do like it. It lasts pretty good. It's a nice somewhat thin formula. It gives you a matte finish and I like it. I like it, you know. It really doesn't it came like this. It didn't come in a box, so it doesn't give you a lot of claims. It just says Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. So I like it, but I do want to give some more tries, get some more tries with it, get some more wears with it to continue to see how it, you know, works with different primers and things like that, how well it lasts and things. So, but I do like this so far. All right, so finally we have Sephora. I placed 2 orders on Sephora, and so let's talk about it. Natasha Denona came out with her liquid chroma crystal shades, and so I picked up 3 of those, and I picked them up in the shade Sienna right here, Zone, and Nightfall. All right, so I'm gonna do a dedicated video on these, so I'm not gonna, you know, talk too much about these in this video, but I have used 2 of them. I've used 2 of them, haven't used Nightfall yet, so I'll do a video with these to get more in depth with them, with you guys with these, but I did pick these up, so look for a video on those. And then I also picked up from Stila. They came out with their new liquid suede, the suede shade liquid eyeshadows. These are matte, kind of like, have a slight pearl to them, but they're more of a matte liquid shadow. In my first order, I picked up the shade Smoky Silk. This is really good. I like it a lot, okay? I want to get more of them, okay? But, so I'm just giving you that preview, that precursor, okay? But these are really nice matte shades. Blend out on the eyes really nicely and give you that nice, you know, pigmentation. You can use them as a color base, because I have used this Smoky Silk. It's a gray. Let me show you guys the actual package. This is what the shade looks like here. Right there. So it's a gray tone. I'll feature this in a video as well, but yeah, I like this as a base for other products, but also on its own it's really beautiful. And I can just show you guys that I have it on today with another shade, but I have it right here, that gray right there. Really pretty. And so after I got those items, I placed another order on Sephora because I wanted another one of those suede liquid suede eyeshadows. So I picked up the shade Sassy, okay? That is the shade that I'm wearing on the center of my lid right here. A nice, you know, muted kind of rose toned or understated, you know, rose tone. Very pretty. I like the gray one better as far as like the ability to blend it out, but you know, it layers pretty decently and I like it. So I'm going to do a demonstration for you guys for those as well. And then also in that second order from Sephora, I picked up this product called the Sephora Golden Hour. It's a highlighting powder and it's in the shade High Noon. And this is a beautiful, nice, smooth highlighter. Like, it's not glittery at all. So that's what this looks like. Can you see that? All right, I don't even know if you can see that, but it comes on so smooth. and it's just a really pretty highlight that for those of you who don't want something that's so intense, glittery, like, you know, this just provides a nice subtle glow. I don't have it on right now. I don't even know I'm showing you my cheekbone, but yeah, it's really pretty. And I'm interested in trying the other ones, but for now, I'm glad that I picked up this one. And then I also picked up a replenishment of my Knockout Tingling Treatment by Tarte. This is really good. Y'all know it was in my favorites a couple months ago, but just know that this is always in my favorites because I'm always using this every single day. It is. And then a couple of extra things that I picked up from like the drugstore. Black Radiance has this color perfecting highlighting powders. They came out with like 4 shades. I saw it on the display yesterday at Walgreens, and I picked up the shade Glow Getter, and I think it's really cute because it has a woman with an afro. I think that's so beautiful. But I'm wearing this blush today. I don't know why they call it a highlighting powder. It's just luminous blush. The shades that they released are really strange. Like they are like really dark brownish, but they have a shimmer to them. So maybe it's like for the deepest of the deep skin tones, or maybe it's supposed to, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to contour with this stuff. Basically, I guess you just figure out what you want to do with it. But this says color perfecting highlighting powder. It doesn't make sense to me, but it's a nice blush. I like the color of it, and it's very beautiful. Let me show you guys. So that's the shade, and then here we go right here. I don't think I have anything swatched right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really pretty. It feels a little bit similar to the Cover FX Sweet Mulberry blush, but that one is a little more purpley. That one is a little bit more muted, like a cooler tone, I guess. And then also lastly from Walgreens, I picked up the Revlon Color Stay brow tints, and I picked up the shade dark brown and then soft black because dark brown was not dark enough. So this gives me like a hair-like stroke, but it's more like a felt, I won't say a felt tip, it's like a liquid eyeliner in that, you know, it has fluid in here and it dips in, so I can get a nice eyeliner, like a hair-like stroke with these products here. This one is a nice lighter brown tone, but I can't use that dark brown by itself. I have to go in with the soft black to, you know, get it to actually look like my brow, okay, versus like a little hint of brown color. So those are all the products that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Definitely let me know, you guys, what products you want to see on my channel. I do have some things coming up that I want to show you guys, like the Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal shades, the Stila shades, and things like that. But you guys definitely let me know in the comment section what you want to see so I can get on those videos for you, alright? I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. And also, if you want to see more content from me, definitely hit that subscribe button. I upload videos 3 to 4 times per week, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. Oh, and I also want to say I'm trying to get a little bit more active on my Instagram, so definitely check me out on Instagram. The information is in the description box below. And also, I picked the giveaway winner. I never fully addressed it. I did put a comment in my giveaway video, which was my previous haul, about, you know, me picking the winner, but I did pick the winner, and her products are already on the way to her. Thank you guys so much for all of your very kind, supportive, encouraging comments on that video. I really, really appreciate it, and nobody said anything about the giveaway, so thank you guys for following the rules, okay? And I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much for your support of my channel. And anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.